Dota.
I
Yes.
was trying to say dirty Dota, and it kind of mixed together to make Dota.
I think you were just trying to do a Toby impression.
Dota.
Yeah. That's pretty close, right?
No.
I think people who are watching would
Toby's
understand.
more of a kind of like a dough. It's a dough, not a dur. Dota 2's not down south. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the game. Hot 6 versus Empire about to kick off. If you're joining us from the mainstream, I'm sure the experts have already been through the fact that Empire need a 2-0 victory here to manage to get themselves in a position where they could look for the upper bracket. Jerax with the sentry in the dust. They're going to go for this one. Aloha Dance trying to tango through, but there's a Heen and a Forev, and this is going to be your first blood. Jerax there. Hats off to him, getting the sentry down in time. Very nicely done there by the side. And Hot 6 off to a good start. And, well, Empire, they've got to be careful. They need this 2-0, and it's not going to happen with plays like that.
Giving away the first blood, obviously not the way you want to start the game, but it should be kind of known by now that a lot of these teams are adapting to that bounty hunter kind of rotating into the jungle very early. Like, everyone does it. And eventually it's going to be like what happened to Courier snipes, where first, like, maybe for a week or so, Bounty Hunter was able to snipe Courier pretty easily, and then people just started realizing that it actually just happens every game, so they changed the way that they play before the creeps actually spawn. This is a perfect example of that. Like, they just sense it coming, sentry's down, they just see the hero, they get a free kill.
Indeed. Aloha Dance is going to do what a lot of bounty do. Hang around this mid lane, help out Resolution at the start. I mean, he's a Lesh anyway, so it's going to be a very strong mid lane nonetheless. And already, just like a couple of hits in MP. It's not nice. He's got the backup of Jerax here in this lane, so we are going to see kind of a 2-on-2 for the time being in the mid lane. Your bottom lane's got Yoku, of course, on that solo off-lane Shaker, dealing with Forev on this jug. He's going to be there with a backup on the Dazzle. And Sun, once again, we saw him earlier play this clock in the newbie game, and I've got to say his clock performance was pretty impressive back in that game. He got a lot of farm very, very quickly. Had the Active Blade Mail in a very reasonable timing, so we'll see if he's able to do that again this time. And of course, we've been through it before, but Always Want to Fly is there on the Disruptor, backing up Silence Wraith King.
I feel like in this offlane, somebody should actually get a decent amount. Like, getting glimpsed back into a Wraith King stun is kind of scary, but the thing is with Disruptor is he's not actually that high damage dealing of a support. His nuke is very good per point, but most Disruptor players are always going to go 1-3-1, so you don't actually scale the nuke. More often than not, like pretty much what Sunby is doing right now, he's just literally walking into Always Want to Fly. You're going to see a lot of that, just to make sure that he can stay in experience range. And this could be another one of those lanes where if he gets to like level 4 or 5 unobstructed, he could at the very least force out glimpses in a way that Always Want to Fly is not going to be able to use them when he's running away and try to go for a kill. But this is a good timing. They can try to kill him here.
They're moving in onto Sun. They'll drop down the kinetic field. He is stuck up. He'll get the cogs, actually forcing Always Want to Fly